Hey guys, gals, and my non-binary pals, it's Liam, aka Amber. I know I'm looking a little crazy right now. I'm here at work. Sometimes I get in drag after work and go straight to the gig. It's June, so I am busy. I have many jobs. And one of those jobs is to answer the question of the month. So here I am, and this question, I don't have it in front of me, but I know it's about heartbreak. Heartbreak that we've experienced due to HIV. And my heartbreak, I have two separate times relating to the same person where my heart was broken. Not by them, but because of them, in a way. Throughout my stories and my bio and other questions of the month, I've mentioned my cousin. She's an older woman who lived through the AIDS crisis in the 80s, and she just passed away this year. Of course, this question is while I'm in full mug, so I'm going to do my best not to cry. But my cousin, was my queer lighthouse, was someone I could look for, a trans person in my life, someone with HIV in my life. And I looked up to them as a child, and then, started to create a relationship with her. And the first heartbreak came when I told her I was positive, and I didn't tell her right away. I told her 3 years after I was diagnosed, and she was heartbroken. She was bawling, she was mad. I really thought she was gonna hit me. It was really scary. It was really sad. I felt like I let her down, and I knew she was scared for me to navigate my life, to stay healthy, to she just didn't want me to live the life that she lived, and it broke my heart, and I felt bad about it for a long time. It reinforced the guilt that I had about the decision I made that ended up in the result of being diagnosed with HIV. But after that, shortly after that, we were able to bond over, just everything about life. And I began to, learn more about her story and her resilience and everything she went through and how easy as it is now. So it was, the second heartbreak came this year when she passed away. She passed away not of HIV. She was undetectable. She took her medicine every day. But she died basically of depression. When COVID started, that's when her life started to crash. Her husband was murdered. She had to move back home, and she was, see, I can't cry. She was alone a lot of the time. She had her family, so she wasn't completely alone or isolated, but she had her family. She loved her family. Her family loved her dearly. But, she still was missing out on the life that she loved. I remember asking her when she was in the hospital, what can you do right now that you love to do that, would make you happy? And she said, go out, and get all dressed up and go out and socialize and be with people and go to clubs and, do what she did in the 80s and 90s. And I wish I could have experienced all the fun that she had, but she went through incredible perils, so it goes to show and reinforces the fact that she's, a hero. She's my hero. She's a trailblazer. She's a survivor. She's a fighter. And I'm talking about her like she's still here because she is. I'm going to be walking in the AIDS walk. I walked, walking in her honor, and I refuse to, live with a broken heart. I'm going to live with, her in my heart. And, I'm happy she's now at peace, and that brings me peace. So before I cry this makeup off, because they're getting there, I'm going to sign off. Thank you all so much. Happy Pride. I'm sorry I'm not wearing a wig. Girl, I am on the road. I have to submit this right now. So thank you all so much, and hopefully I'll be able to do the question again in drag. So love you. Peace.